Welcome home to USA Global TV and Radio, a place where dreams take flight, with authentic storytelling, diverse perspectives and meaningful conversations, where global stories unite and bridges are built beyond all borders. Discover world-class education, entertainment, hope and inspiration. Together, we're building bridges worldwide. Subscribe to our channel, USA Global TV. Download our app, USA Global TV. Be our guest or join our team. Visit usaglobaltv.com. Thanks to our founder and executive producer, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Music score by Yeffy Tang from Cloud Road Music. Voiceover artist Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. USA Global TV and Radio, your home for global connection. All rights reserved. This video and its contents are the exclusive property of USA Global TV and Radio. Unauthorized use, duplication or redistribution in any form is strictly prohibited.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Film and Music Show. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan and I'll be broadcasting live from the UK for USA Global TV and Radio for the Film and Music Show. So a very warm welcome to our USA Global TV and Radio viewers on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so sometimes in life where you've got things all scheduled and then suddenly, whoopity-doo, it kind of goes out of alignment or certain things happen that's out of your control. Now, you have a choice. A, you either stop and cancel whatever you're going to be doing or preparing, or you think, well, hang on, wait a minute, it's not just me in this, it's other people that are in this as well. So in this frame, in this now moment, and we're broadcasting, other people are turning up to watch, or they will watch when the recording goes out. So it's important for when you're a creative, whether you're a creative in singing, a musician, writing, script, directing, anything that's in the creative field of the film and music genre industry, you have to remember that your emotions and your experiences you bring through from what you listen, from what you observe around you through third parties or through your own life and experience. But it's important to have a professional outlook because people turn up for you. You have to turn up for them because it's not just about, for example, myself, me just being Madalene and being the daughter or being the friend or just, it's about, how can I say, presenting yourself because you stand for example, when you go into a company, the receptionist is the first person. Well, of course, it depends how big the company is. Sometimes the doorman is there. But the receptionist is the one that is the real representation because she has all the departments. She has all the departments on the mothership. And I always say mothership because I really believe that companies are motherships because we create them from the foundation, and the foundation comes from our heart, our creative heart. So the receptionist is the one that has all the elements, all the departments of the mothership, and everyone that is represented in each department working on the mothership. So if you think about when you're a presenter, you are the receptionist. Yep, you are the receptionist for yourself, for yourself, but you also have for the mothership. So you have two codes of honor: honor to thyself and honor to honor to the mothership. So, as I was talking like this, I do believe we have our guest waiting. He's all the way from Ghana, so we had to wait because the transmission, sometimes the delayed time. His name is His Royal Highness Prince Michael Noble EMEGHARA. He has quite a few books, The Mind Genius, Guru Genius, out there. He's a wonderful poet. He's a peace ambassador. He has many accolades and awards, world record as well. He's even considered an absolute genius in the style of Einstein, Nikola Tesla. He has a big humanitarian heart, and he is always co-creating with his creativity. After all, we are the Film and Music Show. So for this week, we welcome His Royal Highness Prince Michael Noble EMEGHARA.
Thank you so much, Dr. Madalene Chan. I am
Good evening,
to be
Dr. Michael. Is that okay for me to go? How are you today? All good? Everything's good? Everything's well?
USA Global TV.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us all on USA
Everything is
Global
well. We've been
TV
having
and
a
radio.
little issues in
Yes, because there might be a little bit of a slight transmission, a little bit of a delay. Let's just flow with this, as they say. We are in the year number 9, and we are in the 129 portal. So it's very important, all this energy that's happening right now. So, Dr. Michael, can you tell our viewers what you do and what you do in space of 2-3 minutes? That'd be wonderful.
Yes. Can you hear me
Yes,
clearly right now?
Yes, we can hear very clearly. Yes.
All right. I am so grateful to be here. It's an honor and a blessing to be in this magnificent platform. I am His Royal Highness Honorable Royal Ambassador, Professor Prince Michael Noble, under the Mind Arena Academy and the Mind Guru International Awards. I am really, really grateful to be in this platform and to have the magnificent legend, Dr. Madalene Chan, and Her Excellency, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, having me in this platform. I am deep down honestly humbled and I am very grateful. Thank you very much, Dr. Madalene Chan. Well, today we'll be looking into a topic which I really talk about so much is about mind mastery. By the grace of God, I am actually the mind guru of the world. I was branded the mind guru of the world by the celebrity guru, Dr. Pravin Patel, and I am deep down humbled and grateful. How we can harness the power of our mind. That's what I always talk about. I'm a speaker in the International Celebrities Authors Awards in Canada by the grace of God and your blessings. And I have featured in the Guinness World Records with the magnificent Magnetic Entrepreneur Inc. owned by Robert J. Moore. It's really, really a blessing. Thank you. So I want to teach you the lessons I have learned working with kings, queens, and superstars, celebrities across the globe living in Nigeria. Okay, I am coming from Nigeria, not really Ghana. So that's what I want to do tonight. But something I want to share with you tonight is my story. How did the Mind Arena begin? The Mind Arena, how did it come about? Well, I am did education and economics in the University of Nigeria and in Soka, and it was really a wonderful experience in the university. I was so tired about the educational system, everything they were teaching us there, because in Nigeria here, the economy of Nigeria and the past economies, which they always teach us, is not the same. They try to teach us that people's theories, and it's really, really not really acceptable. Because I see Nigerian youth suffering, and I see a lot of things happening to us in Nigeria. So I was so bold enough to ask the lecturer a question: how can economics be applied in the Nigerian economy? All right. Instead of the lecturer to answer my question, the lecturer called me foolish, crazy, and mad. I was so disappointed in the classroom. And all my about 1,000 students, they started laughing at me because they think I was mad. They think I was crazy. Because the lecturer really embarrassed me. So that moment, I asked my friend a question: what am I going to do if the lecturer embarrassed me and what he's teaching us for almost 4 years here in the university can be applied in our economy? The lecturer, my friend told me, the lecturer doesn't know what he's doing, right? Since the lecturer who have an experience of 15 years don't know how economics can be applied in the Nigerian economy, there is no need, there is absolutely no need of learning this economics. I told him, well, it's good to be educated. It's very, very important. But we need to understand what school is not teaching us. There must be something secret the educational system is not teaching us. And this made me to leave the classroom. So when I left the classroom, it wasn't really an easy one. I told my group, I have a group called the Novel Scholars. I told them before leaving that group. So when I left that hall, okay, I left the hall where the lecturer was teaching us, okay, the lectures. I went to my lodge, I went to my home where I was living, right in Imo State, okay. So I got to my lodge, the clothes I was putting on, all right, I decided to do what? Remove it and burn it. When I burnt that clothes, it reminded me that you have a decision you've made. You said you're going to do something. You said you will find this out. So whenever I remember that I burnt my clothes, I said to myself, I'm going to figure out what school is not teaching us. So what is the secret of the mind? Okay. I now said to myself, I'm going to figure it out. And nothing can actually stop me from figuring it out. You know what I figured out about this life? When you make up your mind to do something, the universe will conspire to help you achieve it. So that day, being Friday, I left my lodge to my hometown, Nimerewe, okay, Imo State here. So when I got home, I removed my clothes, okay, and then decided to go to the power. There are two ways to get knowledge. That is through what? Theology and science. So I have to go to God. Okay. I went to God, the place where I worship. When I get there, I was telling God, God, these people are not teaching us what's real. What am I gonna do? And I got a hunch. Like, Michael, fast for 3 days. And it was really, really crazy. Fasting for 3 days without water. I was thinking that I would die. It was just like that. But I never died. Well, something in me told me, Michael Noble, you can do this. It's possible. When I
That's
had that, it's possible.
Well, what a phenomenal story. Would you say, Michael, can I call you Michael instead of Dr. Michael right now? Would you say, Michael, that you were very advanced for your younger years and your older peers in the way that did you have visions of what you saw for the future? How did you the fact that you call the mind guru and you're saying understanding the mastery of the mind in a creative way, because we're co-creating. So are you saying that when you co-create, creativity, it has a lot to do with your mind?
Exactly. You see, the mind is a technology. Okay. The technology in the mind have to do with the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act. Okay, I was trying to release that first after my story. Okay, so when we think of anything good, we feel it, and that feeling leads us into action, and that's what brings results. So the mind technology here is about how the mind, the conscious mind, and the subconscious mind works as co-creators.
Right. That's
So,
so complex. So in a simple way, Michael, for someone that doesn't have the understanding or the ability of the tools that you have, how would you advise someone out there that's more simple, that's actually in the box rather outside the box?
all right, first of all, the person must have intention. See, intention amplifies manifestation. So, whatever you want, you must first of all decide. Okay, just decide. When you decide to have something and you decide to change your life, yeah, the universe will conspire to help you achieve it. And how does the universe work? There's a law I figured out, and this law controls every other law in the universe. It's called the law of attraction, right? The law of attraction is so powerful. And this law of attraction is what I used reading the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I read the book 32 plus times. So when I finished reading the book Think and Grow Rich, everything changed. So my paradigm shifted. I started having paradigm shifts, and I started attracting the right people like you, Dr. Madalene Chan, and Dr. Pravin Patel, Australia MBA. So I started attracting the right people into my life. So for anyone to change his or her life or business, whatever it is, the person must first of all change the way they think. Then that can only come through making good decision, right? So the decision is important. And the second thing I can tell the person is mentorship. You see, every one of the super successful I mentally interviewed, like Einstein, Tesla, these magnificent people, Philippe Marguerite, okay, the first man that produced the fastest computer in the world, is actually my friend too. So they have this mindset. Okay, they have this mindset of changing things. And how do they change things? When they make that decision and they act on it. Action is very, very important. What is the action they took? They had a mentor. The mentor is someone that have already been there. Like you, Dr. Madeleine, you have a mentor. And I have a mentor. I have magnificent mentors. I have in terms of royalty, I have Her Royal Majesty Queen Dr. Oba Iwunwa. Okay. And in terms of personal development coaching, I have Dr. Pravan Patel and Srali MBA. These are my major mentors. They direct me in the things I need to do. So mentorship is very, very important. So
That's
the next thing I can advise to tell the newbie is you need to collaborate. You see, everything in this life collaborates. Everything collaborates. If you watch the rain falling, before the rain falls, it first of all gets to the sky. When it gets to the sky, it comes together and starts falling a drop, one after the other. A drop, little drop, little drop. Before you know it, everywhere you start seeing a heavy rain. So when we collaborate with other people, that is when we can actually go far in anything we do in life, in
Um,
terms of spirituality, in science, everything.
that's wonderful, wonderful gems, tools of knowledge in every way, Dr. Michael. But what I would like to go on to is your journey as a poet. How were you inspired to go from being the mind guru to then becoming more expressive as a poet? And what type of poet are you?
All right. Poems. Okay, poems come through nature, and I'm a creative poet. Okay, I started writing poems when I was in school, and it was something I was doing for fun. And then I have to pen that down. The greatest genius called courage, and I was so surprised. I never knew that it's gonna make impact, and we picked it up and loved it. I don't see it as anything. Okay, I just do it as passion. Okay, it comes from passion, what you love doing most. Okay, so that's how I have this idea. Sometimes I sit down, ideas comes into my head, and all of a sudden, when I start writing, more ideas start coming. So the more I write, moving my energy towards that direction, okay, the more energy comes. Wherever focus goes, energy flows from source, from the creator. So when we focus on a thing, for example, in terms of poems, if I said I want to write a poem on love, and I write love, and I start writing those poems, ideas start coming to me like images. It appears first of all like images. Okay, images in my mind, and when they appear in my mind, I try to get it into this world by penning it down. So that's how I do in terms of my poems. And before I write a poem, sometimes I see it in my dreams. Yeah, I see my poems
As
in my
many
dreams.
creative uh, force inspirers that have isn't everything born from a dream, from a vision? Would you say?
Yes,
Would you agree with that? Well, I mean, with everything starts from thought, vision,
exactly.
put down on
Yes.
paper,
Don't,
bring that love
yes.
into it, bring the passion into it.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Michael, can you? Is it possible for you to recite one of your poems, or any style? Up to you. What do you feel? Or
Okay.
improv. Improv.
Okay. Let me just
We could do a
let
little
me let me just
exercise. If I say love to
okay.
you, what comes to your mind? Love.
Love.
Yeah.
What comes to my mind when I hear love is God.
Supreme.
God. That's what comes to my
Supreme.
mind. I, I feel love. When I say I feel love, I feel God because love is all, and all is love. Love
Yeah.
is the most beautiful thing one can ever have. Just like you said in your magnificent music, full of love, I keep listening to that music every
You're
day,
so
by
sweet.
day, because it did, yeah, you
Thank
do
you.
work in your magnificent music full of love. Love is the greatest energy that helps us.
And Dr.
There are
Michael.
levels to. Yeah.
Yes.
Can hear you.
Yes. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay here. That's why we're overcrossing. I was going to say, Dr. Michael, who would you say the artists that inspire you and have brought a world message for the greatness of the human collective, for peace? Who inspires you as in artists? I think we may. Okay, he's here.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you hear that question?
I can hear you.
Right.
No,
okay.
no.
I think.
Please,
Yeah. I think. Okay. Who has inspired you as a legendary artist that promote peace and love and unity in their song material?
Who did what?
Who inspires you as an artist?
Please. I didn't get the question. You said.
Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I apologize. Which artist do you feel throughout all the years promotes peace, unity, love, a strong message that you feel that you like? I think there's a little bit. Sorry, everyone. I think there's a little bit of a transmission, lost in transmission. As Dr. Mike.
I'm back.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Michael. So did you hear that question? Yes. That's good. You're back. Okay. It's always like this sometimes with live television. Not sure what's going to be put forward. Right. So, Dr. Michael, which artists do you love? Singing artists.
Oh, singing artists. Okay, I love Beyonce, and the reason is because her music have a lot of message in it, and of course, Dr. Madalene Chan, I love your music because you have a lot of message in it. Beyonce is I argue because you love what she's doing, okay? And you, Dr. Madalene, you work on the creative side of your personality. Okay, you don't look at other people's work. You try to always be creative, like a creative genius you are. Okay, so you make things so nice, it's so beautiful, it's so blessed, it's so beautiful, and I want to encourage you to keep it up. It's amazing. It's pretty amazing.
I'm a little bit shocked by this because
I love Beyonce. And
thank you.
The next artist I love so much. You can hear me, right?
We couldn't quite hear the last part.
Dr. Madalene?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, I said, okay, the last artist I love so.
Yeah, there's a little bit, again, sorry, right, okay, you're coming back through. Dr. Michael, are you there?
Hello, Dr. Madalene, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, Dr. Madalene. Hello,
yes.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Absolutely, we can hear you. But I think, and I do believe, there's a little bit of a delay, a little bit of a delay time. So on that, Dr. Michael, are you there? Okay, I think that we may have lost Dr. Michael at the moment. What we can do, however, the wonderful thing about the film and music show is that we can bring our guests on again on another time. How fabulous is that? But it's a miracle because, to be honest, we were really at that point, is it going to happen or not? But in the fate of the universe, it happened. No matter how long it was for, or short, or, well, it actually was long. It's 30 minutes. We're 30 minutes into the program. It's 40 minutes, the program. And we did really well. The stars aligned for Dr. Michael, and he came on board and he was able to convey his message and bring through what he wanted to share with us all. So that was fabulous. And we will bring him on next time. That is an absolute sure. But now, since we've got a few 10 minutes time, I might as well go into some thank you. So first of all, I want to say an absolute thank you and a deep gratitude in every way to our sponsor, Audi K Barrier. Audi has been a writer now for about 3 years, and he started to learn songwriting about 3 years ago. And since then, he's had songs in the charts. He starred in a music video himself. He's written over 150 songs. He's now working with some Nashville top songwriters as well, and a wonderful top artist, Sean Guerrero, who's actually been a guest on the Film and Music Show. And he is such a compassionate heart. He really believes that all creativity, all people that have a creative heart, whether in songs or in the music, it's quite a hard life until you actually get established or get seen or get discovered, as they say. So it's good for us all to help each other. So with Audi sponsoring, Audi K Barrier sponsoring the Film and Music Show, this allows us to give you all an opportunity, all you creatives out there in the film and music era, in the way of it, whether you're established, already being discovered, or you're on that journey of discovery to be discovered, or something inside tells you that you want to do this, you want to become this, but you have no idea how to begin and where to place things. Therefore, USA Global TV and Radio, we bring education, hope, we bring people's stories through. And the great thing about the Film and Music Show is it's about people's music journey. It's about their creative journey, co-creating, co-collaboration. Because as the wonderful Dr. Michael said earlier, that everything that's born into this world comes from the mind of the genius and the passion and the love, but then you have to co-create, you co-collaborate, you need collaboration to make an impact in this world. So in other words, when you think of what you feel, what you desire, what you require in your creativity, in your project, you put it down in writing, or you paint it, or you take a photo of it. That is your creation. That is your baby. But the baby cannot exist just purely with you, because the baby then doesn't have the expansion to grow and evolve and become its full potential. And so that's why we need to have co-collaboration. Hello, Dr. Michael. You're back just before we're about to go. So, Dr. Michael, before we go, can you let our viewers know how they can, who you would like to contact you and how they can contact you?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I am so grateful for this interview. I want to say thank you very much to you and Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. if you want to contact me, you can connect with me on my Facebook, Michael Noble EMEGHARA, the Mind Guru, or you can contact me www.michaelnoble, okay, .com, or you can connect with me on my email, emeghara@gmail.com. Remember, the mission, vision, and purpose is to awaken 7 billion sleeping lions with the message Faith Speaks Life. I want to say thank you to USA Global TV for having me in this great interview. And you, Dr. Madalene Chan, you made it possible. Thank you very much. I am humbled and deeply grateful. And also, I teach my students in the Mind Arena Academy. Okay, I teach young youths.
And I do believe we may have lost Dr. Michael Noble, but what's wonderful about it, he will come back again on another show. Maybe on another show as well, because there's many different shows on USA Global TV and radio. But definitely he will be back on the film and music show. Until then, we'll see him next time. So it's Dr. Michael Noble EMEGHARA. Thank you, His Highness, Professor Prince Dr. Michael EMEGHARA. Oh my goodness, I've had a bit of a mad moment. I think the energies are all over, because we're in this portal. We're in this portal, which happened on the 29th of January. And it's the 129 portal, and it's with us for 72 hours. So everyone, ding, 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 in these 72 hours, make sure you focus on what you want to bring into your life and not what's going wrong in life. Remember, there's things that you can control and there's things that you can't control. I just want to say thank you to our producer today, the lovely Heather. And thank you to our CEO, the amazing mother captain of our ship, the Chief of Operations, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. I want to say thank you for everyone for supporting the film and music show. And please do, to all creatives out there, please do go onto USA Global TV and radio, the website, and look on there and look up, book your session and come on as a guest on the film and music show. We want to hear about you. My name is Dr. Madalene Chan, and I would love anyone to contact me if they feel within their creativity a little bit stuck and they need to have that creativity released, or they haven't discovered their creative, because remember, creativity is the inner child, and I certainly understand about the star child within, understanding that creativity is to play, and I certainly know how to play, and I can help you discover everything that you are as a creative heart. So thank you very much to everyone, USA Global TV and radio viewers on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and to the radio as well, USA Global TV and radio as well. So we will see you next week. And thank you so much for tuning in for today. And please do watch the recorded version of Dr. Michael Noble EMEGHARA, a phenomenal guest. And by the power of the universe and the divine alignment of the stars, he was able to come on to be interviewed as a guest. And that is what life is all about. Try, because you never know what you can achieve and where you can go. Until then, the Film and Music Show, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Ever dreamed of hosting your own TV show, sharing your story with a global audience? Now's your chance to shine. At USA Global TV and Radio, we make it easy for you to create, host and broadcast your very own TV show. Whether you're a storyteller, entrepreneur, or industry expert, we help you bring your vision to life. With our exclusive interview, live streaming, and podcasting training, you'll gain the skills and confidence to captivate your audience. Our global platform ensures your voice is heard worldwide. Join our community of creators who are already making an impact, one show at a time. Step into the spotlight. Host your own TV show on USA Global TV and Radio. Book your discovery call today at usaglobaltv.com. Copyright 2025 USA Global TV and Radio. All rights reserved. Terms and conditions apply. To learn more, visit usaglobaltv.com. Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/USA Global TV. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning, and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting, we're building bridges and changing lives one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Music by Johnny Dies. Produced by Executive Producer and Director Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative Direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Copyright 2025. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.